Is it focused on me? Do I have yellow wrapped around me?
You have yellow on your eyes and there's a box around your face.
Okay. The box around my face isn't really doing anything yet. What's up, YouTube? I'm getting ready to show you how to do portraits with one light.
I do this for a living, you still getting used to it. It's all or nothing for my music, don't abuse it, lose it.
What's going on, everybody? It's North Carolina's favorite California transplant, Bryce Holder. What's up? Today, we are here today talking about how to shoot portraits with just one light. So a lot of people have this misconception that if you're going to be a studio photographer, you need all of these lights to make these beautiful pictures. That is not true. I started off with one light, and I'm going to show you guys how I got the images I did with just that one light. Today, I've got my friend Shannon Boothby here today. She's going to be our model. She is an amazing traveling model out here on the East Coast, based out of South Carolina. So keep a lookout for her. I'll have her website, shannonboothby.com, up, and I will also put a link to her Patreon and her social media account so you guys can give her a follow and see her work. And hopefully, one day, you guys will work together because she's amazing. But anyway, guys, let's get started. All right, guys, so we've got Shannon sitting right here. We've got our Alien B, our Paul Buff Alien B 800 over here. It's a 320 watt second strobe. We've got it probably about 7 feet in the air, just above Shannon's nose level. That's where we want this at, and we've got it tilted down. We've also got it about 45 degrees camera right from me once I stand right there and start taking my, my shots. So the goal here is we're going to meter this light and see what we need to set our camera at. Our goal is to get our shutter speed around 125. That's about max sync speed for my camera. So I want to set my camera at 125 for shutter speed. I want to have my ISO as low as possible because we are producing all the light from this strobe. So we're going to meter it. I've got my Sekonic light meter right here, and we're going to check it out. We've got it set up. Light meter says F8, so we're going to punch those settings into the camera, and then we'll talk through some shots. All right, guys, so we're all set up. We're going to take a couple shots. I finally dialed in my settings to shutter speed 125. I've got my aperture around 8.0 because I want everything on her face to be in focus. The thing about aperture is that if you're shooting with too wide of an aperture, you could focus on her nose and her cheeks might start falling out of focus. We don't want that. So we're shooting just a basic portrait. So we want to be a little bit higher up. I like to shoot at F8. So I set all my lights up to give me F8 light. That way I know that I'm getting everything in focus. I've got my ISO at 160. That's actually a native ISO for my camera. So that's why I set that up. If you don't know what the native ISOs are for your camera, it's a good thing to look them up. Your camera just kind of performs a little bit better when you set it to the native settings. So we've got Shannon sitting here right here. She's going to do some just straight on shots right now so you guys can see how this light's going to fall. And again, we've got the Alien B camera right, about 45 degrees in between me and Shannon. Just above her nose, point it down. So let's take a shot. Perfect. All right, guys, so as you can see, we've got the shot right here. And if you look on camera left, you can see that we've got a lot of shadow going on Shannon's face. That's the fall off from the light because of where we've got it. That's fine. Don't worry about that because what we can use is a reflector. All right, guys, so the best and cheapest and easiest things that you can do to fill in light on a side that you're not getting a lot of exposure on is to use a reflector. So I have got a 43-inch reflector that I got off of Amazon. I think this one was maybe 35 bucks. It might be on sale still. I think I bought it for like 20 bucks. But if you don't have this, you can easily go to an arts and craft store and get you some whiteboard, or you can go to Lowe's and get I think it's called drywall insulation. It's a big foam piece. People, you know, a lot of photographers use that a lot. You don't see it because they dress them up, but it's very easy. All you need is a white reflective surface that you can bounce that light back into her. So what we're gonna do with this reflector is I'm gonna set it up on a stand and we're gonna pop it right over here on this side of Shannon's face, and we're gonna fill those shadows in, and I'm gonna take a couple shots and let you guys see the difference. All right, guys, so we have got the reflector set up on camera left, and my goal is to try to get this reflector as close to Shannon as possible so that I can bounce back nice, soft light. So since I'm shooting an 85 millimeter, I'm really tight. So I'm only taking in maybe an inch or two on either side of Shannon when I take these photos. So I'm gonna push this reflector up as far as I can to get close to her so that when this light comes from the softbox, it's gonna hit this white side of this reflector and come back and fill in those shadows. Now, it's not gonna get rid of the shadows, it's just gonna fill it in to give you a nice dynamic in your portrait. Let's take a shot so I can show you guys. Chin down just a little bit, Shannon. Right there, perfect. All right, guys, so if you look at this picture compared to the last one, you can see that there's a definitely a big difference in the shadows. It's nice and soft, the transition is a lot better, and you know, it's just overall a better picture. This is how I got started, guys. This is how I shot with one light. So let's do something different. I am going to try to take some light off of that background, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it. All right, guys, so looking at these pictures, I really like that background, but I wanted to go a little bit darker. So instead of moving this light physically, all I'm going to do is turn it. So the thing about softboxes is a lot of people have a misconception that the light just comes straight ahead, but it actually follows the edges of your softbox. So it spreads out a lot more than people know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my light back towards my camera to the point to where the opposite side of the softbox is going to be pointing right at Shannon. What that's going to do is it's going to keep it from going back behind her and touching that background. All right, guys, so we're going to take a shot now. You can see it now. You see a big difference. You can see a lot of the face of this light. So I've got this thing basically shooting straight left away from me, but I've got the edge that's going to throw some light on Shannon. We still got a reflector over there. We're going to take a shot. As soon as I turn my camera on. Chin down just a little, Shannon. Right there. Now, check that out, guys. Look at the difference. So the blue in this shot is a lot deeper, a lot richer because we took the light off of it. There's no shine on it. But look how soft that light is on Shannon. All right, guys, so there's a misconception about softboxes. A lot of people think that your light's gonna come from the middle, which is true, but a lot of people don't know that the softest light that comes off a softbox actually comes from the edge of it. So by us turning this light to shooting it left, we're actually using this back edge to shoot the softest light that we can on the Shannon's face. That's why these shots look different. I have not physically pushed this light back or forward. Literally all I did was turn the flash head so that that softbox was hitting her on the side. And that's all we did, guys. One light, and we got, what, 3 looks already? Let's keep going. All right, guys, so we're back. We have changed our light modifier. We have changed our light modifier to a smaller but still a nice size softbox. We were using an octobox before. A lot of people don't know the difference between those two. It's all about the catch light in your eye and how you actually get light distributed too. So a softbox mimics a window. So if you're trying to do a shot and make it look like it's natural light, you need a softbox, which is a square, to make it look like there's a window catch light in your eye. But all we did was we swapped modifiers. We haven't moved the light. We put it right back where it was. It's still feathered off to the left because that's been giving us our best light. We're going to take a shot and show you guys the difference. Perfect. Good. Chin up just a little bit. Right there. All right, guys, so you guys have seen that shot. What we're going to do now is we're going to modify our modifier. So most softboxes have an extra piece of Velcro on the outside once you put your front diffuser on, and that is for what's called an egg crate grid. And what we're going to do with that, we're going to put that grid on there, and I'm going to talk to you guys about what this grid actually does. We're getting a little bit more advanced here, but hey, I like to throw in a little bonus every now and then. See you guys in a second. All right, guys, so we have our modifier on our modifier. We have put a grid onto the softbox. what the grid does is it points the light straight ahead. So remember how we were talking about the light actually falls off the sides of your modifier and doesn't just go straight ahead? Well, when you put this grid on it, it literally points it straight ahead. So we're no longer going to get any side soft light. Everything's going to come to the front. It's still going to be soft. We're just not going to have anything spilling off the sides. And you'll see this, it'll be more apparent on the background. The background should be a lot darker because now we've actually taken any light that's going towards the background and taken it away. So I'm going to take a shot and show you guys what it looks like. All right. All right, guys, so if you take a look at this, we still got the same quality of light on Shannon's face. We got her shadows filled in on that left side, but take a look at that top right corner. I'm going to shift back and forth. See, that's the one before we put the grid on. This one's with the grid. You see how it evened up that background? Nice, rich, punchy blue. That's what that grid does. We took the ability for that light to spill into the background away when we put that grid on and pointed it directly at Shannon. All right, guys, so let's recap what we did. We started off with one light, then we added in a reflector to fill in some shadows, then we moved that light to get our background to look a little richer, then we changed our modifier, then we modified our modifier, and we got 5 different looks with one light. So the next time you think that you need 3, 4, 5 lights to make a great portrait, think again. All you need is one light. Appreciate you guys coming by or stopping by and watching the video. I'll leave links to all of Shannon's social media so you guys are going to check her out, and feel free to contact her. She's going to be on the road a lot more coming up soon. I'm excited because that means she gets to come up here and see me and Amanda. And Amanda's going to be our video woman, and maybe one day, maybe we'll get them both in the photo shoot at the same time.
Or
Amanda,
I could always shoot her with my camera.
Oh, and Shannon's a photographer too. Oh, so she can shoot too. Till the next time, guys, I really appreciate everything. Make sure you leave a like on the video. Comment down below your opinions, how you felt about it. If you have any questions, leave it down below. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification so you guys can know when I post a new video. I'm going to start trying to ramp up my posting to at least once a week. So in the meantime, guys, I really, really appreciate you guys stopping by and watching the video. And holla, $4. Amanda doesn't like that, but I love it. Holla, $4.
Listening to my thoughts transformed into poetry. Never stress the fact that a lot of people notice me. I heard about local cats claiming they gon' murder me. All I hear the crowd scream, you got the remedy.
I do this for a living, you still getting used to it. It's all or nothing for my music, don't abuse it. Lose it when I'm called out, for something stupid. Listen, man, I never claim to be the best, but I'm better.